A select few moments leave a lasting impression on the hearts and minds of baseball players who achieved their dream of reaching the major leagues. That moment might come on draft day or when you sign your first professional contract. For players who are fortunate enough to stick, the endless bus rides and hours spent in the batting cage or bullpen mound culminate in your first call to the show. A very small percentage of players attain the cherished goal of 10 years in the majors, but there lies another milestone at the 6-year mark. The fundamental right to go on the open market and choose your destination as a free agent. Thousands of players have taken that journey through the years, but what they may not know is the story of Curt Flood, or Catfish Hunter. Curt Flood, an all-star outfielder with the St. Louis Cardinals, challenged the reserve clause with the help and guidance of MLBPA Executive Director Marvin Miller. He did so because, in his words, he was not a piece of property to be bought and sold irrespective of his wishes. In December 1974, arbitrator Peter Seitz declared Catfish Hunter a free agent because the Oakland A's failed to live up to the terms of his contract. Hunter signed a 5-year contract with the New York Yankees on New Year's Eve of 1974 and awakened a generation of players to a whole new world of possibilities. A year after Catfish made big headlines, Andy Messersmith and Dave McNally emerged as seminal figures in baseball labor history. On December 23, 1975, arbitrator Seitz ruled that the teams could only unilaterally renew players' contracts for 1 year rather than in perpetuity, and both players became free agents. Messersmith signed with the Atlanta Braves, and McNally returned home to Montana, and the baseball landscape had irrevocably changed. It was less a question of economics than fairness, that players should be free to control their own destinies. As a 15-year major leaguer, I speak from personal experience, recounting how the efforts of these and other trailblazers helped shape my time in the game. As a young player with the Detroit Tigers, I received a daily history lesson and came to understand my obligations to the fraternity. Leave the game better than it was for previous generations. That guiding principle forms the backbone of our organization and still serves as our North Star. As you reflect on the 50th anniversary of arbitrator Peter Seitz's landmark decision on baseball free agency, it is also important to think of the players as their courage has left a lasting mark on our game. The freedoms and benefits that players enjoyed do not exist in a vacuum or magically appear in a collective bargaining agreement. They are the product of vision and persistence and the willingness to stand firm while mindful of the impact on the next wave of players and the wave after that. Curt Flood, Catfish Hunter, Andy Messersmith, Dave McNally, and so many others laid the groundwork for us all, and we owe them a debt of gratitude beyond measure.